8, 7, 6, 5.
Hello and welcome to The Last Word with me, Conor Quinn. On today's show we'll be discussing the effect of celebrity culture on today's younger generation growing up, and also we'll be following John on his adventure around the farm. Joining me on the show today to discuss celebrity culture on today's younger generation is Charlotte van Bommel from the Netherlands. Charlotte, what are your thoughts on the recent arrests of several high-profile celebrities such as George Michael and Lindsay Lohan, and do you think the behaviour of these celebrities is having an effect on today's younger generation growing up?
I do think they are, because celebrities are meant to be the role models for the younger generation. However, I think it's the media that's sort of causing the problem, because they're printing the information, and if they didn't, then we wouldn't hear about it.
Do you think the media scrutiny on these people is too much?
I think they focus on celebrities way too much, but the problem is people want to hear about it, and if they seek out this information, there's nothing you can really do about it.
Do you think the parents of these children could be more effective in, say, presenting their children being bombarded with this celebrity culture?
Well, I think that's the biggest issue. I think it's always about the parents and what they want to show their children. And I grew up in the Netherlands, and my parents never focused on that sort of stuff. I never watched television, and which was always focused on celebrities. We never sort of sitcoms. It was always more about the news, political changes and stuff about that. And this country seems to focus a lot more on the celebrity culture, and I think that's the issue.
Do you think that the UK could learn from, say, the Netherlands, for example, on how their media is broadcast and how they tend to focus on more important things like the economic and politics?
I think definitely so, because if you sort of talk to maybe a 17, 8-year-old in this country, their interest will be about like Wayne Rooney and, you know, his cheating on Colleen, or something going on in football, or like gossip in the media. But if you go over to the Netherlands, like a lot of the people that I knew, they'd always be talking about political changes, and they'd be interested in the actual effects that were happening in the economy. But over here, they just aren't. It's just not the same.
Do you think the legislation on how our media is printed needs to be tightened?
If they tighten the legislation, I think it'd help, because there'd be less focus on the celebrity culture. But the problem is, if they did that, they'd be restricting people from information that they want to find out. And the whole point of media is to inform people about things that they want to hear about. And if they did this, it would be unfair. It would cause issues as well, because it would be holding back information that the public want to have.
So at the end of the day, it just comes down to the individual themselves and what they want to believe and hear in the media?
I think so. I think it's really how the parents act and what sort of information they want to show their children. I think sort of the modern day parent sort of gives their children way too many privileges, allows them to watch way too many things, and if these things affect them in a negative way, then that's the fault of the parent. It's not the fault of the media. The media's job is to inform, and the parents are the ones who are supposed to regulate this information.
Okay, Charlotte, some interesting thoughts there. Thanks for coming in. Join me after the break when we'll be following John on his adventures around the farm to see how the animals are adapting with the current climate. Don't go anywhere.